Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I'm late to starting this. We're here. We're playing progressive zombies on whatever the heck this map is. Skeld. We're playing as the pink player, which we don't frequently do. And the orange player mashed a 4 of mine in the middle of the board to start the game. So that was really exciting. And we're just going to try to take a bonus here as best we can. We get dreadful dice. Well, we lost a 1 on it, too. It is what it is. I'm going to lose all this over here. Really a horrible starting position all around. I'm going to try to cement myself on the left-hand side, but honestly, pretty dreadful starting spot, all things considered. I've tried to make this video a few times now. First game got sacked into. Second game snowballed into. And this is the third attempt, and it's not looking good to begin, but that's okay. There's always room for recovery, and the zombies are going to place their troops and almost certainly navigate to the right and the left here. We'll hopefully get this on a 2-point hold up top. Would be very, very good. The white player surprisingly went up with his troops here. A bit interesting to see that as we lose this material here. We're going to have to hold against zombies most likely here in a moment. I'm going to try to hit this. I have to be aggressive. If you don't have bonuses on this board, you're kind of out of luck. And this is going to, yeah, all right. That's going to do it here, everybody. No means of taking a bonus there, so we're not going to try that, which means we're going to have to reposition ourselves. Orange is certainly going to still commit to his middle position here, trying to take this 1 point plus 2 in the middle of the board where he whacked me before, and he's probably going to waste his troops here again, and that's exactly what he does. So Orange has already slammed 2 non-100% rolls and lost them both times. Have to imagine, oh my gosh, clears through this material over here as well. Have to imagine Orange is not the strongest player. Would not be surprised to see him bot here pretty soon. And we're going to position ourselves to hopefully navigate up this way and take him out of there if we can. This position is kind of a lost cause up here, unfortunately. Purple is holding a bonus already, as I imagine white is as well. And myself, very out of luck at the moment. Surprisingly, these zombie troops did not come to the right despite the size of that stack there. So maybe I could play for... yeah, honestly, maybe I pivot here. Maybe I play for electrical instead. 2 here, 1 here, group everything up. I think that's going to be my best bet. Zombies might come through on the side here, though. Is a risk. Got the 5 up top. Can probably keep that there for now. Maybe I leave the 3 here for this turn. Try to go maybe down 2 here. No, because I'm only going to start with 3, right? It doesn't make sense to not try to get this involved then. There's a chance white wails on me. We're playing, obviously, a 5-player game with zombies. This is we're calling it Wacky Wednesday. We'll say I'm just trying to play different settings and whatnot. Red pulls down this way, so yeah, orange will be met with that, which is good. I don't actually want to get that out of his way, do I? I don't think I do. I don't think I want to move that. Or, no, the zombies will clean him out of there, right? So, attack down this way. And then pull this out. And we'll hopefully be able to play for this on the next turn. So ideally, this attacks up. This attacks the rest. I would hit a 5 on 2. White is getting, what, 6? Is that what that said? No, he's only getting 5. Okay. But maybe we can take electrical. The problem is we got the zombies on our side of the board right now, which is not great. And we're going to have to try to defend that 5 up there as well. I don't particularly want to lose that. Now, if we get a 100% roll with no loss, 5 on 2 on that purple 2, that could be really good as well. But for starting late in the turn order, I got a pretty bad start there. And that's going to, yeah, see, this is the issue here. This is going to hit me on the next turn. I actually think I just sacrifice this and continue investing down here. I think that's my only way forward at the moment. Zombies do knock orange out of here. And they're going to stack on me here. I don't even think I can hold the bonus with the concentration of zombies. You know, maybe we get lucky enough, but not overwhelmingly confident in that. And there goes orange playing in the middle again. Purple has lost their bonus. So they had a bonus last turn. They have since lost it either to white or the zombies. Unsure of which. Given that red doesn't have a bonus in orange, and we just saw orange do their single attack. It's going to hit me here, maybe? I would leave a kill guard. I think kill guards are very valuable to leave on this board. I wouldn't actually hit that if I were purple. Looks like he's planning to, but I don't think I would. No, he hits up. Interesting. And left. Huh. I feel like if anything, that just gives zombie access here. I think we actually let the zombies cut through here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to keep my position alive up here. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to add 2 troops there. 1 troop here, fortify the 3 in. And that will be our kind of our way of establishing a multi-positional. And we're going to hit orange so that the zombies don't hit us. And also so that they remove white over there as well. I think that's going to be my best bet for some degree of safety here, given how weak we are in this early game. But knowing white has a bonus, I don't want white to be on my side of the board. I'm surprised red is giving up. Does red must have a bonus. Yeah, they're starting with 7. I'm surprised the red player is giving up on orange here in the middle. Maybe he fortified back to that. I'm not sure. But as stated, we're going to go up here and knock orange out of that position, and then we're going to fortify this 3 into here. So this should remove, assuming white doesn't add up here. Got purple over there as well. And we got a joker. That's big. That'll be really, really big when the turns come in. White is still only on a +2. This should let the zombies in, and the zombies should take white out of here. And also split between this position so they become less threatening. And maybe we can even get this on a 2-point down here instead in the reactor +2. As the bots get 71 troops. That is, we're going to lose our 6 up there. 100% chance of us losing our 6 unless red is stacked against that 8 over here. Oh, please hit the 3 first. It does. It still has enough to hit me. We lose the 6. Waste of troops up there because I know at turn 4, I know that historically on turn 4 the zombies get a bunch of extra troops. It doesn't make it any less unfortunate. That is for sure. It does not make it any less unfortunate. Path up. Interesting that it goes back down. That is a big bummer. Orange still getting 3. I think orange might be completely confined to this area behind red here. Which could get red smacked if orange has a trade on 3. That was a drastic troop loss there. 6 troops gone. And it didn't matter, like, I lost, or I actually didn't lose anything on orange, but it didn't matter. If I had put all 3 of my troops up there, I still would have lost it because 14 on 7 would have been winning. Now, I don't think this is going to be fruitful for purple over here because I think the zombies will get enough troops to knock him out of here. But we're going to play single stack here, and I think my best bet is actually going to be playing it pocketed instead of blocking off pathing. So, like, I don't want to block off the pathing through this area. I'd rather attack up this way and kind of let the zombies flank me on both sides. So I think I attack down and then fortify. We leave purple here. Let the zombies knock purple out of that spot. So purple will know where I am, but not necessarily anybody else, as red is still getting 7. This is a 2-point hold for red up here as well over this bonus that I assume that they are in this +4. They may even be eliminating orange. Orange actually botted, and that is an elimination of orange. So that'll trade red early and leave them on 4. So that essentially acts as the orange trade coming through and processing, I think is the best way to put that. Aggressive play by red pays off. They've got the double bonus in the middle with no ability for the zombies to flush them out. And they're looking like they're going to start off that little snowball streak here unless one of my opponents gets involved. And honestly, myself and purple with very minimal leg to stand on here, it's going to be tough to get too involved here. Now we're hoping for a trade-in without the Joker, and we do have it, which is good. Zombie's always a little bit tough with the progressive cards trade-ins because the final player in the turn order does not get 15 troops, they only get 12. So, and you go from first in the turn order getting 4 and 20 to getting 4 and 15. And I mean, 5 troop swing is a big deal when you consider that the 5th person in the turn order goes from 15 and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. They go from 15 and 45 to 12 and 40, which is considerably more troops than the other player. I don't love this 7 stacking on me here, but it does keep me at least somewhat hidden over there. I think purple will hold here unless white backdoored them as well. So we're very weak. I don't want to trade early. I'll let somebody find me if they want. I'd much rather have that happen than trading early. Just solely off of principle. Tough to see whatever movement. I don't love purple attacking more than once. Given how weak we saw them, they only were really confined to this bonus after the removal of their positions on other parts of the board. They would have had at most 10 here. Hitting into the zombies. Any territory you take that zombies have access to that you don't leave troops on, gonna get lost, so it's not worth the extra hits, and honestly might even draw red's attention, right? Red went aggressive for the orange kill, might also get aggressive for a kill on purple. And that's part of the big reason why I'm trying to keep myself hidden. And another big reason with this board here is that, you know, if red's exclusively up here, he's probably not going to waste his time hitting into the zombies. He's probably going to make sure he takes his cards off of the human. And if that's the case, he should be directed down and be aware of purple's position down here. So I think we have white on a 1-point hold here on the right-hand side behind the purple player. And then I think we've got purple, and then we've got red here. So I think purple's in danger unless they tried to go impact white early here. Now, if red bots, that's crazy. No bot from red. Big Iron Jaw 11 from Poland, still playing the game. That's the Polish flag, right? Yeah, the Poland flag red on the bottom, Indonesian flag red on top. Just wanted to remember. Pretty slow movement, slow attacker though. Slow decision making, so ideally we don't get found here, keeping to ourselves predominantly. And I'd much rather let this card be cheaper, let it trickle in, than let it out of there. I'm surprised white not going for more on the right hand side, not expressing any greater greed for their position. I believe this left side is entirely bot. Zombie bot, that is, because we saw it trickle down this way, we saw it take this up here, we saw it roll from in here, and obviously roll in this way. So I think all of these territories are zombies over here. We shouldn't have any infections. Infections in the game are essentially, if the zombies feel too weak, they will actively infect another player's territories. So it's good to have multi-positional. Obviously we don't have multi-positional right now. As white's getting actually very aggressive here. This might lead to their own demise if purple has enough troops stacked in their direction. Zombies get 31. By the way, I want to give a shout out to recent subscribers to the channel. I got 9 of them here. We've got Federico Campitelli, Bong Jovi, which is a great name, Detroit Tony, It's So Dark, Ethan Hedrick, Lucid, Andrew, Derek Washburn, and Eric. Thank you guys very much for subscribing to the channel. If you want to shout out an upcoming video, all you got to do is subscribe. Make sure you have public subscriptions on. I'll give you that shout out. Appreciate each and every one of you for watching the videos, and I'll keep making them as long as it's enjoyable for me. And even despite multiple attempts at this game, certainly still enjoyable. Like having some fun with it. As purple is still not broken, so maybe they're opened or something to white. I'm not sure, but I think white is trapped there behind them, which also means that the zombies are not back there either. Red is my bigger concern. I'd love to see red go aggress purple instead of me. He's going to have a pretty big leg to stand on, and unfortunately the zombies failing this roll on me. The zombies failing this roll on me is very, very bad, and the reason this is bad is because if anybody decides to pass through here looking for me and doesn't step up, or wouldn't normally step up this way, they unfortunately will find me, and so that could be the red player. Now red, I won't get a great trade in here. We'll only get the 10 trade, so red could potentially weasel his way in and kill me. And also with my 11 not open, I can't make a move over here to try to finish off purple or white in case purple did aggress the white player on that last turn. So I think it's important on this next turn to reposition my stack, or just hope that the zombies actually win their stinking roll. I mean, that maybe is the better maneuver here. But I attack down this way, and then I think, yeah, I just fortify back to the middle and hope that the zombies take that position out. Red trades the 8. They are getting 10. So still getting 10. It's +4 in the middle, +2 in likely 12 or more territories. Now they're quite slow. They are quite slow. They don't ever actually find me either. So we trade. We don't have a +2. I might as well add a +2. Actually, no, I don't want to add a +2 to calibration because that's a territory we actually physically see. Adding extra zombie troops to that spot is not in my best interest. And nobody is down here. Do I want to remain active? I think I'd rather just let the zombie troops in. I can still be active if these zombies trickle up this way, which they should now that there's a 4 there. We have that trade on 3 as we previously mentioned. And here comes white's trade in again for that 12 trade. So with orange not existing anymore, purple's next trade, if everybody trades on 5, will be the 15. So mine normally in a regular progressive cards game out of the 5th position, I'd go 12 and 40. Right, because 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 out of the 5th position. Instead, we're going 10 and 35, I think, right? 20, no, actually 30, because orange perished. If orange was still alive, it would have been 35. So a lot of attacking from white there. That was the first turn where white really felt like they tried to make a move. Now, these are the only zombie cards that the zombies are getting. I don't actually want to take any more of the zombie territory than necessary, and purple actually gets broken. Okay. I think white tried to go for it. The question is, does red just clean them both up, or is it worth me trading right now to come make a move over here on purple? Purple actually sets. If purple, all right, if purple kills white, I think it's actually worthwhile to try to go eliminate purple with my trade-in, leave myself on 5 cards, and just hope that red won't have enough juice to eliminate me or find me everywhere. Maybe if I leave my huge stack in a pocket or something. Although I'm not sure how huge it will be by the time I'm done. But white does break purple here, and purple does retaliate. He's too slow. He doesn't go full enough with that maneuver. And red now up to 13. So that's interesting to me that red is at 13. I wonder if he has... Well, I hit into this on the last turn, right? And I didn't see him in storage. So... don't think he's in storage. Not playing very aggressively. I hope he doesn't have... He might have this. He might actually be going into the zombies, and red might have this bonus up here in upper engine. Lose 2 on a 3 zombie stack. That's tough. That is actually pretty bad zombie dice. White getting 10. This is why I think whatever purple just did there was a mistake. And might even lead to his demise. Now, if purple's still getting 3 here, catching them on 2 cards wouldn't be a bad idea either. I think red is expanding up this way, though. No trade without the Joker. Again, might be worthwhile just holding out. Purple not broken. White did get cards, though. Up to the 20 trade. I want to hold out trading as long as I can. So purple traded on 3. Tried to aggress white. Failed. And they're taking a real long time to make their play here. They're placing troops, though, so I'm unsure of what their goal is going to be. They are playing, though. You got to take a card. If you don't take a card in zombies, I feel like you are, and progressive cards for that matter, you're really drastically hurting yourself. He does end up taking a card. And if he gets to 3, then we can investigate a potential elimination on him with a trade-in early and a potential devastation by the white player after both of purple's trade-ins. There might be some leeway here. I again think red is going up here, which does concern me as far as my big concern here with red is just he dwindles down the zombies too much, and if he dwindles the zombies too much, he risks them infecting one of us. Which, if it's him, tremendous. If it's anybody else, probably not as good. White getting 13 now. So for white to get 13, this is 5, 7. He does not trade off of a kill on purple here, by the way. 5, 7, 9. I think he has all of those bonuses over there. I think he did just hit purple. And did not eliminate. So traded early and did not eliminate. Now, the potential downside to this is that red could come find and kill me. I've tried to put myself in a position where if you hit into either side of this bonus, you don't find me unless you path completely through it. That's the whole goal by sitting here because of how weak I started this game. And we outlasted orange, who made some pretty foolish dice errors. Now, if purple takes a card here and red does not eliminate him, I think it's going to be in our best interest to go do that elimination. I can't imagine whatever stack he has there is going to be larger than mine post-trade-in. We have to use the Joker. Very unfortunate. But we would trade in off of purple. That's why that's a valuable potential kill. Although red is going to trade here. Red may have also captured this bonus on the last turn. And he did. He did capture this bonus here. So red's extent, admin, cafeteria, upper engine, and reactor as far as bonuses go. Might try to hunt me here just with his understanding of where purple and white are on the board. Or the alternative is that he actually just goes and kills purple for the cards. It's an easier kill. Or he's taken security and doesn't have ambitions to expand beyond that. But it's not looking great for us. If he gets an elimination, it's not looking great for us. If he doesn't, we're going to have to hit some bot material here and go try to kill purple. And then try to reposition on red, right? I don't want to hit fixed lights, right? I actually think adding troops to calibration is not a bad idea, because it adds zombie troops there. Adding to fixed lights is a bad idea. What's this roll? Huh. Oh my gosh, dude. Do I have a trade without the Joker? I have a trade without the Joker, so that means I have a guaranteed trade in on the next turn. now, what this does for me, I can hide troops. Because the zombies will cover me up here. And I'm back on 5 cards. That was incredible. I can't believe I won both of those rolls. I had the slow roll to kill purple. So white was holding purple hostage to try to get him to 1 additional card. He intentionally left him there to get him on 4, which was a really smart play, mind you. Very, very smart play by white. I actually respect that a lot, and this doesn't break me at all on the right-hand side here. It does not break me at all on the right-hand side, which means red has to do all of that breaking. He's going to get a lot of troops here. We keep ourselves a little bit hidden here, where he might think this is the end of me, although that would be foolish. He's going to get aggressive, though. We got to recognize that, but I've managed to hide myself a little bit, and as long as I can go super aggro into him, do I have a trade without the Joker? No trade without the Joker. So he's going to clear me on the right side here, but this is the 35 stack. As long as I can get in here, we'll have a decent chance. I have to leave 7 here to get it. He actually leaves 11. That's a pretty bad mismanagement of troops. If he doesn't completely remove me up here, I actually think we keep the 20 where it is. Hope we have a trade on 3. But he doesn't find us over here, so we just go and try to break all of his bonuses and blast through his potentially large stack. We're going to get a 40 trade here. Unfortunately, looking like we're not going to hold any of these bonuses. Why would you split there? Wrap it around. Just wrap it around. This is a drastic mismanagement of troops here. He may not get to this. I think he's going to get it just in time. No, he stops. And he does not get the fortify off. So we get to clean up his material here. We got a +2 in nav data as well. I'm going to hit the 14. I can't leave him with extra troops here. We leave our 20 in protection over there. And we're also going to leave his sack in the corner there. We do lose 12. Not great. But this should give us... I'm not even going to bother hitting more than I need to. He came directly off of this position, and he's not holding anything in the center. So I don't want to accidentally open up his inevitably large stack on the left-hand side here. So I think once I get into this bonus, once I get in here, I stop. I get in there and I stop. So he left that 11 down here. So that's stuck. And now and I have a trade on 3. I have a trade on 3. No pathing here. He likely sets here. But he's got to try to find all of me to kill me. He does get opened here, which is not great. But if he pulls this material out, that is good. You know he's got a stack over here. He's 2-point holding everything. He's still playing. He does trade. I was wondering if that was going to happen. How much of it goes right-hand side? 34 over there, 14 middle. We still have the 20 to operate with if we need it. He is going to be the issue. He's going to be 2 cards ahead of me. I've got to try to hold more board than him. He actually doesn't put any pressure on me on the left-hand side here. I can't let him exist over here, though. That's the one problem. Attack off of this. This might be designed to come hit the 9. I mean, anywhere he lets the zombies back in is good for me. I also have the 20 stack that I can work with, but I don't want to reveal it until I have to, right? He may have this bonus on a split, too. But kind of dwindling him down and actually holding bonuses is going to be my best bet, I actually think. I think I need to try to hold bonuses myself. So 33 is definitely enough over there. This should be enough here. He won't have a trade in here, so if I can deal some pretty hefty damage. We don't break that. That's tough. That's about as bad of a dice roll as you can get on that. That was like a 99% roll, 97 I think it said, and I failed it. But fortunately, we don't lose a whole lot there. I break him in here. 9's holding on both sides, and let's bring this bad boy down this way. So we don't get the break there, but this at least forces his other big stack on the left-hand side to come out, and the zombie should roll through some of his material here. This should hit here. Yeah. So maybe if this has enough juice, it'll actually get up. If it keeps replenishing, it might actually break him up here, and then I wouldn't have needed to. It does come through here. It's going to keep going. I don't think it'll stop until it loses all those troops. The question is, does it take the bonus or does it go in? It goes in, so he gets broken there. That's really, really good. That's about as good as we could hope here, because he might be down to just 3 troops, and with no trade in here, I'm holding a bonus. We've got the 20 stack laying in wait to potentially hunt down any additional material. And we know that the 11's down in here. I, again, didn't want to potentially open up a big stack over here on the left-hand side that I think he might be operating with. I'd rather him reveal it to me. He just takes once and passes. So we've got the 20. He's on 3 cards. I actually think I need to bait it out. I'm going to bait it out, because if it still exists, it exists, and he can use it at any time. Well played. Yep. Yeah, I knew he had that. Gotta try to hide myself here. I knew he had more troops than that. I knew he had a ton of troops, man. I shouldn't have opened it, but it was going to have... You see, this pathing was going to be pathed into me anyway. This actually might divert him away from my 20 now. Which is very good. I essentially... if I can get to 3 cards with the... I mean, this will remove almost all of me in here. But it was either the zombies do it or he does it, right? This should leave me... That fails, actually. Interesting. So this will come down this way now. Oh, no. This leaves me with this bonus. Okay. If I can get to 3 cards, I've got a chance. I mean, regardless, I think I'll upload this one even if I lose. This guy expanded. He was so much larger than me that I think it's worthwhile to show you guys this game either way. A trade on 3 probably ends the game. If he gets to 4 and then trades on 4 and I have a trade on 3, I think the door is still open. There's also got to remember there's an 11 down here and the 55 here. Trades are 55 themselves. So with 110 troops, it's going to be virtually impossible for me to eliminate him. However, if I can beat him on speed, something like that, maybe we've got a chance. He actually does trade. He's already exhausted half the turn timer here. Puts it all here, so hopefully he doesn't find my 20. Does hit me right away. The more he spreads himself out as well, hitting zombie stacks, the better it is for me. I do need to keep this position alive over here, I think, as long as I can. So I got the 20, I got the 19. He's about 70 troops larger than me right now, but he's going to hit zombie stacks, and if he doesn't guard on a 1-point hold, the zombie should just trickle right in. If he's not leaving stacks here to protect, he doesn't get very far, so it should just run up right behind him. So I am going to roll over here. And then I'm going to back this up. And we're going to let the zombies hopefully do their work. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a trade on 3. We do not have the trade on 3. But he already set, which is really good. Him already trading and then hitting zombie stacks and exhausting troops that will hopefully just be cleaned up by the zombies is pretty good for us. There's a chance he holds some bonuses here. We'll see. But I still think that play on purple and white, man, I took the risk. I was like, red's going to win this game whether or not I make this play. But if I make the play, there's a chance. I at least guarantee myself second. Maybe there's a chance I can win after that. As the zombies do trickle in here, we will not hold this bonus in the next turn. But we also hide ourselves a little bit from red. All right, I'm trying to keep myself as hidden as possible. This 20 stack has not been revealed by anybody all game. And this will trickle in over here and potentially not reveal myself here. The longer I can keep myself hidden against a player who's much larger than me, the better, especially if he's churning troops through the zombies trying to hunt for me. Yeah, see, all of the bonuses he took, if he did take any bonuses, have since been broken by those zombies. And he is just kind of slow, right? So I'm trying to use that to my benefit. He does get his troops down a little bit faster on this turn. Now, I don't even think he'll have the means to eliminate me. As long as he doesn't find one of my 3 stacks this turn, I don't actually think he'll have the means to eliminate me when I'm on 4 cards. So I think we might milk it to 5 to increase my chances of back-to-back trade-ins. He actually gets in here, but with no stack facing me. So he's aware of this position, and because he's aware of this position, I'm going to place my troops elsewhere. Right, because we know we're going to lose this. This actually isn't opened up to anything else, though. I might as well slam it, right? There's our trade-in. I think we have to go to 4 on this one, unfortunately. We know the 11's down here. Can I get him to exhaust enough troops on this next turn to be able to leverage the trade-in? He still hasn't found the 20. He might think I'm only over here on the right-hand side. It fails this too, so he has to physically hit here. We'll see if he adds his troops there. I don't think the 11's gone. I do think that it's still down here at the bottom. Do I milk it to 5? Do I take the risk of milking it to 5 cards knowing he has to travel a ways to get me? Especially if he didn't double back with that material there. I think if he doesn't reveal me, in either position, I milk it to another card and just hope he doesn't have a trade-in. On 3. Because if I get like a Joker or something, right, I'm playing at a disadvantage anyway. I'm going to have to hit the big stack and also his 11. The only way it works out for me is if I could get them both on this turn. And I wouldn't set in off he finds me with a 48. Only loses 13 on that, but that's good to know. Because now I know how much I have to hit. He finds, so I have to trade in here because he found me. He's taking a lot of board. I could just potentially feed him to the zombies as long as I hit both of his big stacks. I'm gonna lose way too much here. Is that going to be enough? Did I properly feed him? He's just in the middle here. We got everything else. We took the 10 out. Got bad dice on the 3 there. The question is going to be, do zombies get into this middle bonus? Do they have time? Does he have a trade on 3? Trade on 3, I lose. That was the risk I needed to take. I didn't quite have the material to get up here. The 7 should roll up into the middle, though. I got blocked. There it goes. It goes up and in. Does it go to the right? It attacks over here first. Hopefully it continues attacking in the middle here. There's 1. At least 1. It rolls over here first. It does not continue over here. So he is still alive in the middle. Does he have the trade on 3? He has not quit. I think he might have a trade on 3. It stops. Let's see if we got to drop the good game. This is the moment of truth, man. Good game. Trade on 3. Well played by Red. Well played by Red. Well played, well played, well played. I could have tried to. I didn't know how much he'd have left over here. He churned through some extra zombies, and that was the kicker. And there I go. What an unfortunate card luck here. Back-to-back trades on 3 for this player. Very, very unfortunate card luck. That could fail. It does not fail. We are not lucky enough to see that fail. The only way I don't get this is if he somehow locks his stack. Or the only way he doesn't get this is if he somehow locks his stack. I have a trade. Dude, if I... He's over here. There's no way he fails this. There's absolutely no way he messes this up. What a close game, though. This got so much closer than it had any right to. I need these zombies to attack in. Although, if he's visible on either of these stacks, he'll see it attack in, which is not great. It's currently closing up his pathing behind. I can't believe it stopped in here. It almost did it. The question is, does he check this pocket, right? Because if he just paths through here, he won't find it. But again, if he was sitting right there, he'll find it. Oh, this is such a stressful game. There's no way he doesn't have it. We're going to see him come out of the woodwork here and find me in a moment. There's like part of me that was wishing he would fail it, but I'm not going to be lucky enough to see that happen. We're going to see him hit this 2 here pretty soon. I think best bet you just loop up this way and then back down. I'm going to tell him, oops, maybe he'll not hit this. I was hoping for a slider error. That's really, really unfortunate. Oh my goodness. If I had left, because what, he only had like 22 over here. If I had left like seven troops in the middle, I had him. I think that's the part that's got me just a little bit peeved, is I could have done it. I could have done it, and I just barely missed out on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this game regardless. I think it was a real close one. Red was only a beginner. A little slow, but a sound mind here with the board expansion. I could tell that White was probably one of the better players in our lobby. Orange, I'm surprised with intermediate, just with the troop rolling. You guys didn't see it. He tried to roll a 5-on-4 early in the game. Completely failed it. But White holding purple hostage to try to milk an extra card, I think was actually really risky, in that if Red was a better player, he would have set in and then immediately understood the board composition on the right-hand side and just gone and hit White and taken the purple kill for himself. Like, if you see a stack here, you knew purple was over there, you don't find him, likely White holding him hostage, which is exactly what happened. I got some of the best dice I've ever seen on that, and the karma got me later in the game with the dice later on. So, and also with Red's insane trade luck. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.